everybody, we're back. Taking quite a few of the stones here. We have 7 of them. I got a few more that are in various stages of completion. A couple of them I may make into doublets. A couple of them I may just use as inlay material for different other things, maybe a nice tie clip, because one of the pieces is a little bit longer. I got some of the main stones, quite a few carats here, definitely a few black opal, and especially the one big stone out of the center of that gem. And I got them all nice and cleaned and they're dopped, and I made sure all the wax is away from the edges underneath, so that way I can polish right down the sides. That's something that jewelers look for and something that keeps your opal valuable, helps them set it. You may notice the machine looks a little different. I set up my polishing wheel, which is this big felt wheel right here that I use cerium oxide on. I set it up right at the end of the machine. So I screw it into the end and I polish in here. I got a couple shallow grooves, nothing too steep because I've had to trim it down a couple times. It does different things for the polishing, and I'm going to have to actually use the edge of it a little bit because one of the stones is heart-shaped, so I have to use the edge to actually get in the corners of the stone. But, you know, essentially we use the full wheel and we brush on cerium oxide, which is a really, really ultra-fine powder. It's got an orange reddish tint to it, super fine stuff. It's used by the eyeglass industry quite a bit to polish lenses. It can be a bit messy, so I'll probably wear a smock for this part. But I just mix it with water, make a little bit of a slurry, brush it on with a paintbrush, and that's what gives our stones the final polish. And that's, you know, essentially you want to get all scratches out of them. Cerium oxide is equivalent to about 50,000 grit. If you're talking about diamonds and, you know, different grit sizes. So it definitely gives a good polish. There are other products available out there. Some people actually go with diamond paste all the way. Some people go with different sandpapers. But in the opal industry, that's generally what you use. When you're working with boulder opal, a lot of people prefer tin oxide, which that works fine too. But for cutting black opals, white opals, crystal opals, cerium tends to work the best. So let's begin polishing, and I'll show you that part of the process. I went through all, you know, pretty much all the other wheels before this, which are my pre-polish wheels. Those 1200, 3000, 8000. So they're actually no, that's 14,000. So I got out basically every visible scratch to this point, and I check it with a 30 power loop just to, you know, make sure about all that. So that just makes these two wheels, I can go right from 1200 to a polish on the cerium oxide, but using these two wheels with some of the other stones, especially the larger stones, it makes my polishing process go a little quicker, rather than they don't necessarily take off much material, but they get out a lot of big scratches for me. So that's it. Let's get some polishing.